Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I am back with my newest Plan With Me video. I don't remember what month this is. What's wrong with me? August? August, it should be. This is my August Lunar Plan With Me video. The Dark Moon in Leo is the dark moon or new moon that we are starting from this lunar cycle. Yeah, it feels like it's been a really long time, but it has not. Let's jump into things. Now, I did a giveaway in my last video, but nobody won because no one could comment, and it was based on comments. And I did not realize until the end of the month that was the case. Of all times for me or YouTube somehow to mark my video, not allow it to turn off comments on a video. That has never happened to me before. I'm not really sure how it happened this time, but the giveaway will go forward. I've been showing like the previous video. It was a little bit more appropriate to that video because of the setup. No more BTS setups for this year, guys. Like I said that in the last video. That was the last one. But I did get this DNA sticker set duplicate by accident. See, this is mine. I don't want to open this, so again, really quick, showing you the stickers that are in here. Oh, I have it in here all backward. This is how I know it's mine. Like, the packaging is not right anymore. But yeah, official Big Hit BTS merchandise. It's got the sticker. That's how you can tell from Weverse. I purchased this. DNA was a song, the title track off an album a couple of years ago, 2018, I think. And the song is about how, you know, the universe has, you're destined to be together. It's in your DNA and all of that. So this artwork, not the original artwork from the album, but it came later. And yeah, so that's the set. Finger heart, which is that's what's here, plus a couple more stickers that I've already used are what's in that sticker set. You can go to download the Weverse app and look for the DNA sticker set if you want to be triply sure. Other than that, in my giveaway, I will be giving you 1 2-ounce jar, this is the jar size, of a zodiac bath on my Etsy shop. I have bath soaks, and I have a set of 12 that are for each of the zodiac signs. So you tell me your sun sign, and I'll make a bath for you. Fresh for you to use, 2 ounces. You can do 1 bath or 2. Usually about 1 ounce is enough for a bath, but some people like to put more, so 2-ounce size, and that's another part of the gift. And the last part would be a 3-card reading, another thing that I offer in my Etsy shop. I do tarot and oracle card readings. This would be a small one with 3 cards. So that's the gift set. Like last time, it will be based off of comments. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video, about my art style, about my bullet journal style, whatever comment you want to leave, as long as it's positive and appropriate to the video. And the comment generator, I will use one to pick out a winner on August 30th. So you have until August 29th, 12:59 p.m. I'm sorry, 11:59 p.m. EST to get in your comments, and I will contact you. So I guess have your messaging on, and I will contact you via YouTube to let you know you won, and to get your mailing information to send you these two things via snail mail, and email address to get your to send you your card reading. I might ask for a little more info if you have a specific question for the tarot reading. That's fine. But we'll go over that once I pick the winner. So, comments will be on this time. Tell your friends if someone might be interested in a DNA sticker set, a all-natural bath, and a 3-card reading. Now that that is done, let's get into this video. So the cards are not just here for the giveaway. Now that BTS is done, I've been thinking about this for a while, partially thanks to Dawn Michelle at Boho Tarot. I've been tarot journaling more than usual this year, and like more has gone into my tarot journal, which I still haven't showed you guys, but we'll get to that. I have been working with roughly a deck a month, or like my Plan With Me videos, a deck a lunar cycle, and I wanted to incorporate that into my bullet journal. So the deck I've been working with is the Lion Strider Tarot by Ciolo Thompson here. I've had this for a couple of years. I have not done a lot of readings with this deck, but I've really enjoyed the ones that I have, and like I said, I've been studying the deck, and I will be doing a challenge soon with this deck. But one of the things that really drew me to this deck was the art style. It's very watercolor and light line art, and it's just totally up my alley. This is the guidebook, and I love these backs. This watercolor Decakomini. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but the whole I'll put the word on the screen because I don't remember. I picked out some cards to use already, but I will use some more in my weeklies and my dailies. And yeah, there's just kind of like this plop of color in the background. Usually, like this one's a little bit different, and sometimes it's just like used in the shading. Like, I love this fox. It's not drawn in, he's kind of shaded in. Love that. And yeah, I just like how there's just a little bit of color. It's subtle, and then everything is not finished. So I wanted to include that. And because I knew I would have to do some drawing as well, I pulled some cards ahead of time. Now, the only card that I pulled purposefully, meaning I specifically looked for this card, was the Strength card. This card is associated with the sign of Leo, and since this is the Dark Moon in Leo setup, I want to have the Strength card for my cover. These three I picked randomly without looking, and I penciled in the artwork a little bit so you can see them. So I've got 3 swords, oddly enough. I did shuffle, as you saw. Queen of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. This, yeah. So those are the cards I'm definitely using. For my watercolors, I haven't used these yet, but I'm excited to. Finally, I bought this months ago, if not December last year. Windsor&Newton Cotman watercolors. There are 10 5-milliliter tubes in here. If I can open it, that's mine. Let's go from. And I'm gonna break these in. See, the plastic is still intact. Love this. And new to me, my Furunosuke Tambo colors. I've had Furunosuke 2 of these. This is the soft tip, I believe, brush pen. Yes. I have a hard tip, but I didn't pull it out because this set is all hard tips. So I have colors, and on the cards, not that I really need it, but on the cards there's like this serif font that I will use these for. So first the watercolor so it can dry, and then, like I said, I penciled in some artwork based on these cards. That is it. Let's get into a hyperlapse, and then we'll talk at the end as I do the final flip through. See you guys. Okay guys, we're back, and let's go through the spreads here. So first up, I've got my cover page, the new moon in Leo. Like I said, I copied the strength card here from the Lion Strider Tarot. I'll link to the tarot deck in my description down below. Not so good with drawing or shading, but I think I did a pretty decent-ish job. I came back afterwards off camera and put in some framing from the cover art, which I liked, and from the book cover too. So you'll see that show up more. And y'all, but this is not too bad, I don't think. Next we have my monthly log here. I went back again off camera and added some paint, yellow paint, watercolor there, and filled in some more things. Nothing too urgent happening this month. Not a lot of like appointments, so I have like more personal interest stuff here. The Dark Romance Readathon is happening from the 13th to the 16th. It's a low-key readathon. I'm not sure exactly if I'll be able to participate because, you know, library books and all, they show up when they feel like it. But maybe I will. I have a doctor's appointment coming up, so I put that in there. Full moon ritual. I am a huge Aaliyah fan, and her old record company, Blackground Records, which owns all of her masters except for Ain't Nothing But a Number, is going to be putting out her albums. Now, I have the physical CDs. I think I ripped them years ago, but that's not on any of my current computers, so I'm going to check. But I know at least one CD, my 1 in a million CD, is scratched all to hell. So I put the release date for streaming on here. I'm not 100% decided on whether I will or not, but I will put in more energy to look for the ripped digital for my CDs, and yeah, keep my ear to the ground to hear what her estate has to say as we get closer. But yeah, so that's a big deal to me because it's been 20 years since her passing, and yeah. The actual date of the full moon is the 22nd. There's always like a week of nothing when I do this. I have an eye doctor's appointment. I'm actually not sure of the time. I don't know why I put that there, but yeah. Autumn restock to be done by the 1st. So that's September 1st. That's for my Etsy shop, link in the description. Also related to Aaliyah, Romeo Must Die album. This I don't have. I have the one song with her and DMX. I actually have that on my phone. That's how often I listen to it. So, but the album will be available on streaming. And then the new moon and Labor Day on the 6th. My projects page. I wasn't sure what projects I had. But before I get into the list, these images are from the Queen of Swords card here. I really just wanted to have the sword up here as kind of a border line thing. But it felt like it was too empty, so I added the Queen here. Not good at drawing faces too much, and yeah, the shading is weird again. I should come back and put in pink. I forgot the pink was there, but I was also unsure about how much space I would need for the actual projects list. But yeah, I think I did okay. I'll come back and put some pink here because obviously I didn't fill up the whole page. I never do. I don't know what my issue is. I'm not good with hands at all, which you may have noticed with this weird claw thing that I did. Autumn restock, which is listed there. Work on the Witchy line, a new line of products for Etsy. Work on shower discs. I'm still working on those. Excelsior events ads. My event planning business needs new ads up. Drawing down trance study that is for spiritual purposes. In my coven, things are a-changing. And yeah, I need to work on that for this one. Make deck bags and make traveler's note covers. I have been putting off the whole traveler's note covers thing for a while. I've collected materials, mostly old bags that I no longer use or damaged in some way, but not so much that I can't reuse the material from them. And also recently getting rid of some old clothes that I wouldn't give away. They're just not good. I wouldn't give this to a homeless person. That's how raggedy they are. But I could reuse some of the material. So yeah, because I'm that type of person that will keep clothes until they disintegrate. That's the issue. So I'm thinking I can reuse those. And again, I've wanted more Traveler's Notebook covers. I can redo this one so it's not paper on the inside. And just create more like I did this one. I have, we fixed our sewing machine last year, so I can actually use it instead of hand sew like I did this one. Not that it's bad, it works. But also, I've seen a video by Dawn Michelle how she makes deck bags, like bags for her tarot and oracle decks, and I've been thinking about switching to that and not just keeping the covers, because a lot of the covers are not good anymore, especially for my older decks. And I'm like, hey, I've got these clothes I'm probably just gonna throw out, so I can use that for deck bags, right? Yes, of course I can. So, tired of putting off crafty projects just because. So I want to try and work on this lunar cycle. The Dark Romance Readathon, mentioned that, and Bookathon. So last year was in September, a month-long readathon. That's by Becca from Becca in the Books. I'm not sure what's going on outside if you can hear that, but yeah, she hasn't announced it yet, so I don't know if it's happening, but yeah. Next, my Field and Sky Notes page. Again, added some stuff off camera while things were drying and while I was thinking about like projects. The border, I added some cups here because I didn't have any cups once I looked. There are 4 suits in the Minor Arcana of Tarot. Swords, wands, pentacles, and cups. Obviously, I chose 3 cards with swords, though they don't all have swords on them. So I added like this thing of cups here. This, as always, will have my astrology notes and what's going on agriculturally with plants and animals around my area. Fill this in at the end of the month. Release is for the full moon, and manifest is for the next new moon. I will put the cards I pull from there, but I found it interesting. I technically got the Seven of Swords here for release, and then the Nine of Swords for manifest. I love this card. This one is interesting. I like the way this artwork depicts it. I, again, tried to draw them in. Perspective sizing is not right. This man's hands are not even seen. And somehow the wolf's head came out super huge. And I left space for that moon, that crescent moon, but then accidentally went over it. So I used my white gel pen, the Uniball Signal, to draw it back in. Again, not too bad, in my opinion. And keeping the font type serif, but using colors, the Funusuke colors. Books, I kept this simple, music the same. So I put the border here for music. I didn't want to have it on both pages. Also, depending on how many books I read, that can get in the way. So I just added this underline thing that shows up here on the cover, on the book cover as well. And some pentacles, because didn't have any pentacles. For music, I used wands because I didn't pick up any wands. So yeah, I used the Signal over the green parts, and when it's not green, obviously I'm on the white paper, so I use the black Funusuke. Books read and music listened to will go here. I expect there will be a lot of Aaliyah. Memories, I put the border and some more cups here. Kept it simple. Now my review page, that's the 3 spaces. Oh, I did this here for music as well. Some of the colors in the background that I used is kind of dark, and with the black writing, I decided to sort of highlight, like a drop shadow highlight on these two with the white gel pen. And lastly, my first weekly. I haven't put any tarot things on this page. Not sure exactly how I want to do that, but yeah, just the date of the week beginning to the end, days of the week. I was feeling tired when I first did this on camera, so I didn't do the serifs on the font, but as you can see, I went back and did them. It's not as neat, but I don't care. I'll fill this in starting tomorrow. And that is my setup. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Leave me a little card emoji if you don't know what you want to comment, but still want to leave a comment to support. Remember that the giveaway is happening until the 30th of the month, and that is a 3-card reading, a 2-ounce zodiac sign bath salt, and this BTS DNA sticker set. So to enter, leave a comment by August 30th. I will use a random comment generator to pick the winner and contact you for your information so you can get everything pictured here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you are new. Like this video if you liked it. and hit that notification bell so you know every time a new video comes out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.